Good evening. So we are today gonna be discussing about legal virtual assistants. Kasi 7 minutes is already enough siguro sa pag-aantay natin for the others. And all right, so right now, let me introduce myself first. Hello mga kabarangay, my name is Daniel, legal virtual assistant na Kalad Karen, and I started freelancing since 2021 after kong mag-resign sa BPO. 6 years ako sa BPO. And then I started transcribing after that. After ko mag-resign, mga a few months, a month lang, nag-start na ako mag-transcribe. Then parang nakikita ko sila Jam, like, saan ba maganda mag-apply? I asked actually, kasi I've known Jam for quite a while na. I asked, sabi ko, saan pwedeng mag-apply? Saan magandang agency? Or where should I start? Mag-apply ka dyan. So yun, 2022 first quarter, but business virtual assistant na ako / legal VA. Kasi most of my clients at that time or yung mga nakukuha kong client from the agency were lawyers, litigators. So nag-start ako sa real estate lawyer, then naging immigrations lawyer na ako. Oh, well, nagkaroon ako ng immigrations lawyer, sorry. Then later on, after a few months, nag-start na akong kumuha ng direct clients, and second quarter this year, nag-start akong mag-outsource ng VAs for my other business. Oo. So yon. And before we proceed, I just wanted to know, anong tingin nyo or what is a legal VA? Legal VA on you. Ano pagkakaintindi nyo sa legal VA? Can you raise your hand, please? Or you could answer sa chat. Okay, thank you, Grapes. Ang cute ng pangalan mo, ah. Ugo. Anyone else? Guys, huy, energy. Mayora. Ubas na ubas talaga. Okay, so legal virtual assistant. Guys, any ideas kung ano ang legal virtual assistant? Okay, assisting lawyers. Anyone else? Thank you, Dennis. Collate and subscribe. Sorry, New Year. Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Legal research, okay. Thank you, Dennis. How about the others? I'm seeing the same people. There's 28 of us. Ano po ulit? Ay, hindi ko kapasok lang ni Lizelle. What is a legal virtual assistant, Lizelle? Virtual secretary, assistant, research correspondence. Okay, thank you. All about laws? Not necessary, but yeah, partial lang. Digital marketing. Part? Oo. Okay. Filling out documents. All right. So thank you, John. Okay. So legal virtual assistants are remote workers that helps lawyers, law firms, and other legal departments. And we handle wide ranges of routine tasks, including but not limited to legal research, document preparation, drafting correspondence, managing calendars, and client communication or support. So that's just the gist of it. Pero wait lang, meron pa tayong mas malalim dyan. I have another question for you guys before anything else. What are the tasks and responsibilities of a legal virtual assistant? Aside from what I have already said, ano pa ang tasks and responsibilities? Sige nga, let's try. Okay. Anyone? What are the tasks and responsibilities of a legal virtual assistant? Okay. Assist. All right. Masyadong vague. Okay, pero thank you. Okay, anyone else? Guys, don't be shy. Okay lang yan. All right. So, let's move on. So tasks and responsibilities, data management, you are responsible for managing the current data that you have with your client and also the incoming data from the law, sorry, managing the data of your lawyer. Lawyer is your client. And then yung client ni lawyer na nagpapadala sa'yo ng information, ikaw ang bahala doon. You will arrange it, you will categorize it, you put it into place, the right place. Okay? The next one, billing and accounting. Siyempre, mag-charge ka din. You would have to make sure that these are tallied, dapat magbabalance out siya at the end of the day. Second, calendar and case management. Calendar and case management, they go hand in hand kasi minsan you juggle multiple cases in a week. You have to make sure that all the deliverables are well within date or well within the before the deadline para sigurado nating mafa-file siya sa korte. Alright? And next one, client communication and support. So hindi naman natin maiiwasan na lahat ng remote workers ay naka-phone calls or lahat ng remote calls ay email lang. No. Hindi natin maiiwasan ditong mag-calls. You tatawag at tatawag ka at some point. So you would have to contact clients, parang, hey, I need your assistance here. Can you please send me this? Can you sign these information or these forms for us to proceed? Mga ganung bagay. Or like regular customer service, they are just going to ask you, hey, I have this form 135 right now. How do I fill this out? Mga ganon. Okay? Next, document preparation. So let's say sabihin natin na yung information or yung mga forms are already with you. Paano mo siya ngayon i-collate or paano mo siya pagsasama-samahin into one file para i-submit sa court? And also, syempre, ipapa-proofread mo din siya kay attorney or ipapasa mo sa kanya for checking. Okay? Legal translation. I do this with my client kasi my client is actually half Spanish. And luckily, I speak a little bit of Spanish. So, may times na I have to translate Spanish to English. So, that's one of the things na naging good help for me kasi nga may second language, may technically third language ako. Alright? Legal research, alam ng mga kabarangay yan na kung paano ako mag-research. Alam nila kung paano ako maghanap ng sagot. And the thing here is that hindi lang minsan natatapos sa isang Google search lang. You would also have to check other options on where you could find answers. Minsan yung iba nasa CRM, minsan yung iba naliligaw lang sa mailbox. As in, depende talaga kung anong hinahanap mo at the time. I even had an issue wherein, not an issue, a concern, where my client asked me to find a person or his client na na-convict. So, luckily, nahanap ko siya. Pero, how I did it, it's a long story. Pero, meaning to say, I used all of my resources. Alright? And syempre, i-analyze mo din siya kung tama ba talaga yung ni-research mo. Check mo din kung ano ba siya, fake news ba to or whatnot. Alright? So, document drafting and proofreading. Ito, I must admit, hindi ako ganun kagaling sa proofread kasi nga may na-miss out na ako kanina eh. Anyways, dun sa document drafting, I create exhibits, I create summaries for my client. And by the way, guys, yung current client ko or yung client na nagtagal talaga ako was an immigration lawyer. So we are going to focus on that. Same goes for the other fields of being a legal VA. All right? Then yung sa filing applications, this is focused on USCIS. And yun nga, USCIS and the local part. So, pag yung sa USCIS kasi, marami siyang kailangang fill upan. Like, you have to make sure that this information matches the things that that your client has or the information that your client has provided. All right. So, before we proceed there, any questions about the task and responsibilities of a legal VA? Anyone? If wala na, I'll proceed, okay? All right, so now, I'll ask you guys another question. What are the skills and qualities that a legal VA should have? Go on, there's 32 people here. Let's go. Energy, guys, energy. Anyone? Anyone? Anybody? Okay. Okay, thank you, great. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, Lizelle. How about the others? Okay. Organizing, self-motivation. Go on, go on. Able to comply. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Dennis. Okay. So, time management and flexibility. Thank you, Ron. Interest in law. Masipag. Fast learner can work under pressure. Can be, can be. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, what are the skills? Tama kayong lahat. It's all related to these information here. So, communication skills. You actually need to have you need to have strong communication skills for you to excel as a legal VA. Kasi you have to be verbally and also written, dapat parehas strong yun. Kasi you will be handling jargons, makakakuha ka ng mga words sa parang, ha, ano yun? Bakit, ano ibig sabihin nun? Yung tipong Google search ka for the definition. Ganyan. Thank you, John. Okay, and attention to detail. Yes. Kasi the slightest mistake would cost a case. As in, it could make or break a case for you. Kaya kailangan, before anything else, before ka magpasa or before mo siya isubmit sa a file talaga, you have to check it not just once, but 3 times, even more. Okay? Even a single comma matters in the case. Yes. Well, actually, that's very minimal na. Hindi na napapansin. Pero, yeah, napapansin pa din siya ng mga nag-review ng kaso. Lalo na pag attorney, yung client ko, minsan nagagalit, oh, mali yung nilagay mo dyan. And you would also have to accept minsan na feedback. Hindi naman minsan, you always have to treat feedbacks as a gift. Kasi the more na sinasabihan kanila, the more na bibigyan kanila ng feedback, meaning, kaya mo naman eh. You just need to remember this. Parang pinapaalalahanan ka lang nila, like a reminder. Ganon. Okay, self-starter, initiator. Siyempre, before anything else, nag-start ako, wala talaga akong idea noon about the legal practices states, lalo na for immigration. Yung ano kasi, yung real estate experience ko with a lawyer, hindi siya ganun ka-deep. So, more on admin tasks lang talaga. Pero nung nag-legal VA ako, I had to do my own research. Binigyan niya ako ng mga aaralin, pero ano ibig sabihin nito? What's this? What does this mean? What do I need to do here? So you have to initiate talaga na parang hindi ka na mag-rely doon. You also have to take initiative on learning to better yourself or to do better in a job. Okay? Tech savvy. Yung tech savvy, ano siya, medyo kailangan talaga kailangan talaga siya for a legal VA kasi may mga there's a lot of systems na pwedeng gamitin ng lawyers. There's a lot of CRMs. Like for example, you could use Clio, yung isa kong client, Serenade, the others, iba pa. Pero the main goal there naman is they use the app or they use these applications to make their lives easier. Kasi minsan, like for Serenade, it's a one-stop shop. You could do billing, you could do many things there. You could file a case, you could coordinate with customers, so on and so forth. Okay? And yung problem solver, yung hindi ka nga titigil sa isa lang na, sa problema tapos hindi mo siya masagot, you're gonna stop. You're going to find out kung ano yung mali. You need to have that grit na parang hindi ka susuko kasi nga, this is technically, as a legal VA, this is your bread and butter. Hindi mo kailangan sabihin na, ay hindi ko alam. Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin sa client mo, matatanggal ka talaga. So you have to be a problem solver. Kaya critical thinker ka din dito. Kasi you would have to find ways like what I did with my with finding the convicted client of my client. Ganon. All right? And flexibility and adaptability. There are times kasi that you have to collaborate with other legal practitioners. May iba-ibang ugali. So you have to adjust them. Go. Thank you, Rowena. All right. Okay, so yun yung sa flexibility and rapport. So you would have to collab nga. You would have to work in a team. So you have to do either or. You could do either or pala. That's what I meant. Sorry. And personality and rapport. Syempre, you as an individual, you would need to show your personality and grit na parang hindi ka nga susuko. Pero there needs to be a balance of the soft side and the hard side on how you tackle things. Alright? Kailangan may konting gaspang pero medyo demure at times. Ganon. Alright, so organizational skills. This is actually very important for all of us. Hindi lang sa legal VA. Kasi you would have to make sure that everything falls into place. I must say, hindi ko siya ganun nakapractice kasi there are times na may nakakaligtaan ako, may mga nakakalimutan ako. But I try to be organized as much as possible. Lalo na pag referring to my clients. So organizational skills talaga will bring out the best in you kasi you have a hand on everything. Parang kita mo lahat where everything should go, ano yung nangyayari on all of the stuff happening around you. And legal knowledge, I added it as last kasi I have here a thing na since ako nga, di ba, I got hired without any knowledge on immigration law and also equine law. I'll get to that to equine law later. Pero in regards to legal knowledge, it's not necessary. Well, you need to have the basic, pero not to the extent of the lawyer. Kasi you're only assisting them on the delivery of the law by providing admin assistance. Gets? Okay. All right. Okay, 1 second, please. Yes, Tracy, you're early. Tracy, sorry guys, 1 second lang. Make it 2. Tracy, believe na ito. Found you. Okay. Sorry, Trace. All right. So, next one. Do you have any idea kung ano yung mga types ng legal VAs? And before you answer that question, guys, sino dito yung mga may client na? Or, yeah, yes, totoo, John, kabayo. You could turn on your mic, ha? So, guys, anyone? Ano idea nyo about types of legal virtual assistants? O yung mga nakikita nyo sa TikTok, nakikita nyo sa YouTube, ganyan. Sige nga. Alright, anybody? SOCMED VA. We're talking about legal VA po. No idea. Okay lang yan, no worries. Sort of, medyo malapit na yung KK. Alright, so let's move to the next slide. So ito syempre, immigration legal virtual assistant. Kasi ito yung technically I could consider this as my home court. As an individual or as a that provides support to immigration lawyers and law firms by performing administrative tasks and other non-legal work related to immigration law. can be client communication, document preparation, translation, case management, and research. Technically, this is legal research. So, ang ginagawa ko noon as an immigration lawyer, I fill up forms. Technically, form completion siya. You would have to file those forms. Have those forms signed. So, client communication yon. Ipe-prepare mo yung mga exhibits. By the way, guys, yung exhibits ay para siyang mga evidences or mga supporting documents that you would present to the court. So, yung mga ganyan, pag sinabi nating exhibits kasi, ano yan, yung art, hindi, no. Ano siya, this is the proofs or proofs that you have that supports your claim or supports your claim to the case. Ganong bagay. So, kaya talaga minsan, kailangan in this case, as a legal VA, kailangan medyo strong yung English natin. Alright. Ayan, oh. So, yung mga hindi pa nagfo-follow dyan ng SOCMED ng Barangay VA, click on the links here, nasa chat box. Okay, next. Ito yung tanong ni John kanina, ni John Kenneth. Equestrian LVA. So technically speaking, you are helping lawyers that are handling equine law. Okay, so what is equine law? Equine law, guys, is anything that is in regards to anything related to kabayo. Purchasing, breeding, building up yung karirahan, businesses technically. Yung pa ba? Yung boarding nila, yung training nila, ownership. As in, it's like a one-stop shop for horses. And yun, I worked there for like almost 6 months while with my immigration client. And that's fine kasi hindi naman sila nagko-coincide. Hindi naman, magkaiba sila kasi. So walang ano doon, walang fault doon. And actually my client approves. So yun nga, this is pretty much you helping them on getting the paperwork done. Minsan kasama ka dun sa, ano yung tawag doon? I forgot yung tawag. Pero pretty much lahat ng legal rights and interests of the owners or anything related to equestrian industry, ang goal ng client mo, or which is the lawyer, is to ensure that their legal rights or the client's client in legal rights and interests are protected. Yun lang naman yan eh. Etong mga to, any VA could do this, pero it's also gonna be part of your interest and a bonus for other people na mag-hire na you have experience working with a lawyer. Kasi medyo tedious siya, sa totoo lang. Tight pack yung schedule, you have a lot of things to deliver. Like, minsan mag-meet nga lang kayo once a month. Or no, not once a month. Once a week. And that's every Monday. Pero dapat, hindi mo naman din siya pwedeng higitin. So dapat every Friday or Saturday siguro, dapat masubmit mo na yung mga details or yung mga deliverables. No? Ganun pa. Alright? Next one, personal injury. I, for one, hindi ko, napag-aralan ko siya, pero I haven't practiced personal injury. Pero in regards to sorry. 1 second lang po. Okay, so personal injury specialized on cases where individuals were injured due to negligence or caused by others. Mga ganun po. Car accidents, medical malpractice, mga slip and fall. So yun po, yung mga makikita nyo commercials sa states na I've fallen, yung mga guide ko. So yun po yung mga, doon kayo makikipag-coordinate with claims. Kasi you would have to get the details or minsan you would have to get police involved or yung kailangan nyo makakuha ng copy ng police report for you to have it submitted as a claim. Ganun po. So pretty much ganun po yung ginagawa ng personal injury legal VA. And again, Research po, it's inevitable in our circumstance na lahat kailangan nating i-research kasi it's either one, wala kang alam, or two, there's a process for that and you forgot something. Yan lang. And there's no, wala naman pong mali mag-research. Actually, that's good nga kasi nga you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to provide the utmost service for your clients. Alright? Okay. So let's go to the next slide. And I think that's the end of my discussion. I think Alright, sorry, hindi pa pala. Okay, so sinong target market niyo dito as a legal VA? One, it's the law firms. Kasi nga, sa immigration, there's a lot of things that needs to be done all at once. So minsan, the manpower they have on site can't do much more or can't do more. So that's why they hire people outside. That's why they hire VAs. And technically, this is saving them money. Kasi the maintenance of you having someone on site is less. Mas makakamura sila bale pag nag-hire sila ng VA rather than having that person work on site. Kasi nga, yun nga, yung maintenance ng systems, maintenance ng hardware, like your devices, hindi na pinoproblema yon. Okay? And most of the benefits po kasi, actually, most of the benefits that they provide on-site, hindi naman kailangan i-provide for freelancers or legal VAs. Pero may times na naman na nagbibigay sila, like, for example, may na-post na client and it was successful, they would give bonuses naman. Alright. Send lang kayo ng questions here. Oo. Mahal kasi kabayo sa kanila. And sorry, I'll entertain your question, John, later at the end of our discussion. Okay? Alright. Then solo practitioners, yun nga, solo sila. Kailangan nila ng katulong. Kailangan nila ng kasama sa buhay. Joke lang. Kailangan nila ng kasama na that would make their lives easier. Technically, that's the reason why that's why we are here. We are here kasi not necessarily just to help them, but to make everything easier for our clients. Okay? And that's, again, that's the reason why they hire us. So that they could also focus on other billable tasks, like instead of them sending out an email, instead of them thinking about a form or whatnot, they could jump on a consultation via yun. They could jump on another collaboration support. That's not a problem. Ganun lang po yun. Going now to number 3, in-house legal departments. So, itong in-house legal departments na to, ayun nga, sample ko kanina, guy ko, may mga legal stipulations yan. So, parang nagiging customer service in a sense na magbabantay ka ng mga mali, magtitingin ka ng mga policies or mga, i-check mo yung mga claims nila, totoo ba to, mga ganyan. Pero usually, more than usual, give them the benefit of the doubt pag ganun po. And I personally haven't had the experience with in-house legal departments, but more likely than not, ganun po yung ginagawa nila as I've heard from my colleagues. Alright? So now next, for legal consultants, dito na po papasok yung parang everyday kang naka-calls kasi nagiging appointment setter ka, nagiging calendar manager ka na parang technically calendar manager / road manager kasi you would have to keep tabs on your client na parang, oy, meron kang meeting ng ganitong oras, puntahan mo yan. Or like for example, birthday ng asawa mo, you'd have to order this. Kung galing sa BPO pa dito. Yeah, actually. So yun po, pasok po talaga sa legal consultant's assistant. There's a lot of things din. Then, meron din sa part ng, balikan ko lang yung law firm sa, meron din kasing service, you're technically a legal virtual assistant, Pero para ka lang ano siya, para kang do you call that yung secretary sa yung thank you for calling JP Morgan, please hold. Thank you for calling JP Morgan, please hold. Ganung bagay. So ikaw yung magde-determine kung saan mo ibabato yung call. Parang reception pala yun. Um, legal VA/reception siya. Tapos i-determine, may part din kasi doon na kailangan mong ma-determine kung saan sila ibabato, kaninang department, so on and so forth. Ganun po yun. Okay? Then, legal professionals and paralegals. Legal professionals po and paralegals are two different things. Why? Legal professionals are lawyers, litigators. Paralegals po are legal assistants na certified. That's the only difference there. And one more thing, pag paralegal po, yung knowledge nila sa law is also parang sige, let's give it an example para mas magets po ng lahat. Let's say sabihin natin, sino dito yung mga nasa BPO pala? Or like nasa service industry? Pa-raise po ako, pa-type man lang po sa chat kung sino para at least ma-gauge natin kung tama pa. Okay. Thank you, Rainabel. How about the others? Okay. All right. Let's say, okay. Sample na lang natin. Sa BPO, meron kayong subject matter expert. Tapos, kayo, yung agents, yung regular agent ka lang. Okay? Pero, ang nangyayari, di ba may times na yung mga tenured agents na nagstay as agents at hindi sila nagiging subject matter expert or hindi sila nag-a-apply to subject matter expert. Parehas lang sila ng alam, di ba? Or minsan mas may alam pa nga yung agent eh. So meaning to say, they are almost equal in knowledge. Ang nangyayari lang, the other one is certified. Or the other one took the bar and the other one just has a certificate. Yun na lang yung difference nila. Alright? Okay. And for the certificate, if you're going to ask, there's actually a group online or the National Association of Legal Assistants. They provide certification. It's only done twice a year. Oh, no, twice a year. Yeah, twice a year. And if you get that certificate, it pretty much just says na you can get paid more. Kasi you technically know more, sort of. That's the only difference of that certificate. So you could take it if you have like $15,000, take mo. Pag wala, okay lang din. Alright? So yun yung market mo pala, paralegals, kasi you help them, again, on the delivery of the law in any way or form possible. Like yung kanina, nabanggit yung SOCMED, yes. Naging part din siya ng routine ko with one of my clients na to check our social media, answer concerns there, make postings, create content. One time nga, nag-post ako ng story ng kabayo sa account ko. Mali yung napag-postan ko talaga. Pero that happens. Well, anyways, that's gonna be it. And all right, so that's your market. Sila yung target clients nyo. And now, where do you find them? Saan mo sila makikita? Saan mo sila pwedeng sendan ng proposal? Diba? So, you could contact these people or you could find these people either through an agency. Pwede mo silang makita sa LinkedIn. Pwede sa Upwork. You could try online jobs. Pansin ko lang when I was checking for job postings dati, mas madami sa Upwork. However, hindi ganun ka-diverse yung options compared to online jobs PH. And I've recently found out there's actually a lot more online pages or no, not online pages, online platforms rather na nag-hire ng legal VA. You could try siguro Revo Lancer. You could get your pen and paper. It's Revo Lancer. Roger Echo Victor Echo. I'm sorry, Roger Echo. Oh yeah, Roger Echo Oscar Lima Alpha Nancy Charlie Echo Romeo. RevoLancer.com. You could try that. You could also get clients from freelancer.com. You could even make postings on Rev. So not Rev. Rev pala is a transcribing website where I used to work for. Ano pa nga ba yung isa? Fiverr pala. Sorry, Fiverr. Fiverr, yun yung magkagawa ka ng postings of your job. So those are where you could find these clients. And huwag natin kakalimutan, LinkedIn. Oo. Those are the places where you could find na legit na nag-hire. Yes. All right. Okay. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for that. Thank you for typing it in. All right. So now we open the thing. We open the space for questions, clarifications, and uunahin ko muna yung tanong ni John kanina. Sorry. Or John, maybe you could turn on your mic and ask the question. Hanap ko siya.
Hello. Rinig ba ako?
Go.
Yun. It's not actually a question. Parang nag-agree lang ako na since big business sa kanila yung karera ng kabayo, just like in the UK, they're very protective of their proprietorship and interest pagdating sa kabayo. So it's very lucrative din siya.
Yes, it is. It's very much so. Yung mga tipong magpapamana lang ng kabayo, Diyos ko po.
I mean yung stud service.
Stud service na pala. Yeah, that's one of the services. The breeding talaga.
The breeding. Parang masyadong masalimuot ang mga law.
Yeah, oo. Okay, thank you for that, John. How about for the others? Open mic, guys, so you can ask questions, clarifications. Any questions, guys? Tapusin ko na to. So, lalabas ako. Wala na? Clear ba? Pa-type 1 naman ako dyan. There's 28 people here. Violent reaction. Dali. Ikaw, Miss Ladi, ha? Gusto mo ng violent reaction, ha? Tay ka sa akin. Guys. Alright. Siyempre po. Ben, pwede pa mag-OJT sa'yo? Ayun, currently wala pa kasi nga kaka-hire ko lang. So, as of now, wala. Sir, malaki na po papel. Ito nga, that's one of the things. Thank you, Connie, for the question. Hindi pa ganun kadami or wala pa. Actually nga, akala ko before or like yung partner ni Rowena, akala nga niya before, ako lang yung nasa Philippines. Hindi pala ako mag-isa. Siguro mga 10 kami at the time. And I don't know those people pa. So yeah, it's a very, very open market. Ang daming pwedeng pumasok dito. And there's a lot of postings online talaga. Minsan ikaw na yung aayaw. Alright. And I think I answered naman your question. Malaki po ba? Hindi. Anong worst na feedback na nakuha niyo, kuya? Worst feedback from a client? Ano daw, yung English daw ng Filipino is different from English ng Americans. So I should follow his grammar. Okay. Spanish naman siya. Pero anyways, I did it for him kasi nga, syempre we have to support our client. Kung yun yung gusto niya mangyari, edi ayun. Oo, nabanggit, sabihan talaga, siya masusunod. Oo, siya nagpapasunod, siya masusunod. Anything else, guys? We still have time. Wait lang. Any questions po? Lizelle, Liv, wala po bang negative experience as an LVA? Wala naman. Wala. Aside from, kasi matindi na sa akin yung out of the blue, like madaling araw sa atin, my client called, yun yung nagpapahanap, Ben, find this person. He was recently convicted. I don't have anything else aside from his first and last name. And also, yeah, pretty much yun lang. Yung first and last name niya, Victor something eh. So I had to find it. May time tracker. Wala kaming time tracker dun eh. Flexi time kasi ako sa clients ko. Basta, the only thing here is that you should have the deliverables sent by a certain date or before the deadline. So how did you go about tracking Victor? Okay. So this client, nahanap namin siya through, syempre nag-check tayo sa Facebook, we checked Instagram. We had to find a Spanish Victor. So, kasi ang lumalabas kasi dun sa mga web pages were like, puro, call this, European, German ata, yun, whatnot. Pero, what we did there, I found another website actually for us to type in just the name where the possibly the present. Wala akong, kasi ang sabi, nahuli daw sa California. Pero hindi nila sure kung saan din nalang kulungan. Ganon. So yun. That's the only information lang pala that I had at that time. Pero what happened there is that, okay, I found 5, 6 persons under the name Victor and the same last name. So, ayun. I gave them to my client and he did everything. And after a week, nakalabas na si Victor. Are you able to access booking records? No. Yung public information lang din sa States. And actually, the website that I found noon was a government page na hindi nga din ata alam nung client ko at that time. I'm not too sure though. I'm claiming it. Pero yon. So doon ko hinanap, doon ko siya nakita, doon ko nakita yung 5 or 6 person na with the same name. Then ayun, that's what I sent my client. Then he was able to get the person out of conviction. So yeah, it was a success. Kasi that was really out of the blue and I didn't know how to find someone. Aside from finding people on Facebook or Instagram or any social media. Hanggang doon lang yung kaya ko eh. Do you use public records? Yeah. Sometimes for reference, and that's actually part of the legal research. On your legal research kasi, you would have to find relevant supporting something supporting the claim like kaparehas nung case na to, ito. Pero yung result nung the latter case or yung first case was this. Bakit itong case na to is parang kino-contest ng not local government, the United States law na hindi pwede. Pero bakit yung isa nakapasok? You get my point? You're finding relevant details that are going to be supporting your claims to win a case. Or for others naman, like for yung sa akin kasi sa immigration law, more on petitions, hindi naman kasama yung custody, mga work permits, ganun. So, madali lang siya. Ang naging issue lang sa amin siguro before was yung mga fiancé visa, yung mga petition nga na from other countries na parang questionable. And extension of visa, like yung sinabi natin na, alam ko mga Pilipino mahilig mag-TNT. So, yung magsistay, like visitor visa, so maghahanap na ng work. Kami yung mag-a-assist sa kanila or sort of mag-a-assist sa kanila, or that's what we do kasi we assist them on changing their visa status and just providing relevant evidence to the court. That's it. Don't worry. Tracy, di ba may recording naman ito up until a certain date? Tama ba? Yun, meron naman the recording. Wait lang, there's... Meron po bang training center para sa legal VA? Wala. Actually, lahat self-study. Okay. So, okay, for you po, ano po ma-advise niyo sa mga first-timers na gusto maging legal virtual assistant? Lalo na po sa walang experience. Pero may previous work ka na, Kay? Like, you work sa BPO, food service, were you a teacher before? May ganung bagay. While waiting for your answer, I'll answer muna si Lizelle. Ano po feeling nung may client nyo? Nakaka-pressure. Nakaka-pressure siya kasi alam niya yung... he knows the law. He knows more than me. Kasi I know only the basic at the time. Actually, hindi pa nga basic yan kasi kakaaral ko pa lang. So parang nakaka-pressure siya na ayaw mo mag-mess up. Pero the good thing with lawyers, hiring lawyers from other countries, like specifically the US, gets nila, hindi kayo from the US. So it's okay for you to make mistakes. Just don't make the same mistake twice. Ganun lang. Okay. With experience na po, where? Sorry, Kay. Where? Ako po, kasi wala experience talaga. That's fine. Maybe you could start muna first on gathering experience. If student ka pa, maybe you could try muna maging general virtual assistant. Before you dive any deeper sa in this industry. Kasi pretty much very niche daw na tong legal VA. So, you're providing legal services for who? Papunta ka, tapos sabihin natin, immigrants, ganyan. So, immigrations ka pupunta. That's already a niche. A very niche service. Lalo na yung equestrian law, equine law. Kasi nga, kabayo na yung tinutulong. Mga may-ari na kabayo ang tinutulungan mo doon. It's very specific na talaga yung market mo doon. No worries, guys. Pag walang experience, I would suggest for you guys muna to start with something. Start your VA career by maybe, possibly, joining an agency. If not, pwede kayo mag-direct clients na. And always leave room for improvement, or lagi kayo mag-set ng budget for studying or set time for studying. So yeah, create your own experience. Correct. I'm finding my niche pa po, either real estate VA. Ganito lang yan. Real estate VA, gusto mo mag-calls as your entry level? Doon ka sa real estate. Pag ayaw mo nang masyadong kausap, or may makakausap ka pa minsan-minsan, legal VA. Amazon or SOCMED, yan talaga. wala nakakausap. As in, hindi naman siguro totally zero. Parang let's sabihin natin mga 2% out of 100. Kasi ang kakausapin mo lang naman dyan, client mo eh. Kasi mag-meeting lang kayo kung ano yung finding the winning products. SOCMED naman, kung ano yung target nyo for the month. Yung ganon. Minsan nga hindi pa kayo nag-uusap, email lang dyan. Alright? So, ako may experience na helping compiling articles for a libel case. Yan. That's already experience. Feeling ko nga talaga naging winning factor lang talaga sa akin at the time was that I could speak another language. Kasi as pag VA ka, pag galing ka sa BPO, pretty much nagawa mo na siya or ginagawa mo na siya in another form na nga lang. Like for example, managing database, sisiyo na yan sa BPO eh. Yung mga nag-BPO pala, I'm sorry. Ganun. Maraming free learning center, guys. And there's, again, yung nabanggit ko kanina, yung NALA, NALA. They give out free trainings and they also do the certification for people na gustong maging paralegal. Yeah. Okay, so any other questions? We have 2 more minutes para makapag-dinner na kayo, makalabas na kayo, makapag-inom na kayo, ganyan. Makapag-TGIF na kayo. Anything else, guys? Any questions, clarifications? Violent reaction, Miss Ladi? And again, guys, feedbacks are a gift. Ilagay nyo na lang dyan sa chat kung ano yung feedback nyo. Yeah, no worries, Christine. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for spending the hour with me. You're welcome, Connie. Thank you so much again for joining.